Okay, so we got a brand new update to the scheduled task feature on ChatGPT. So this feature itself is not exactly new. Scheduled task was meant to replace the previous feature called ChatGPT Pulse, but right now we got an upgraded version, and this version is just a lot better because the previous scheduled task was okay, but it is not very consistent. Basically, it is spotty. Sometimes you'll get a good answer, sometimes AI can do the job, but most of the times it wasn't able to do something useful. But fortunately now, with the new update, we can do quite a lot of things with this feature. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the brand new schedule task feature on ChatGPT. I'll show you some examples and also perhaps some limitations to know. So first, if you want to use this feature right now, it is only available for the paid version of ChatGPT. So if you are using the free version, it is not available, but maybe it will be available in the future, who knows. But anyway, here I'm using the ChatGPT desktop web version, and the simplest way or the quickest way to create a schedule is by just telling AI about what kind of schedule that you want to do. So here I will try to create a simple schedule, like for example, I want you to check news about SpaceX stock every day at 8 in the morning local time. Okay, so that's going to be the simple schedule task that I want to build. Basically, the goal is to check the news about SpaceX stocks, and then also it must happen every day at 8 in the morning. You can also set it up to be happening frequently or multiple times a day, or maybe every hour or so, or every 6 hours, every 8 hours, every week. It's up to you. So let's try this one, and then later I'll show you the other examples that you can build. And yeah, later ChatGPT will use its internal tool to create a schedule, and also you can always control all the things, all the schedules that you have created. Just be patient, it is creating the schedule, and it's actually going to rephrase your prompting. It's going to change the prompting a bit, so you might want to double check it. Okay, done. I'll check SpaceX stock related news every day at 8 a.m. local time and send a concise summary. Pretty good. So here you can see that there is a pill-shaped button that you can open, and you'll see that there is a sidebar. This is the prompt that was recreated based on my request. So that's the prompt, and you can see the other details like the frequency, the time, and also there is the limit or when exactly it needs to stop, but in this case it never stopped. And right here you can run or pause the schedule. You can also click this three-dot icon to see all the scheduled tasks. You can click it, and there it goes. So we got some schedule on my ChatGPT account. So these are some schedules that are active. So the next run will be in the next 14 hours. And by the way, the run will happen exactly on this chat window. So it's not going to create a new chat session. It is just right here in this chat, but you won't have to send anything. It's just giving you the response again and again on schedule. And also it can send you a notification on your device. It can send the the outcome on your desktop, phone, or maybe on the web, or even your email. That's also something that it will send. So that's something to know. Now let's move on. I'm going to create another type of schedule that I would say more interesting. So let's try this one. Let's say I want to have a schedule for AI to remind me something maybe every hour, but I want it to happen only at a specific window. Let me give you one example. I want you to remind me to push up every hour, every day, but only between 9 to 5 local time. Okay, 9 to 5. I think I have to be more specific because it is, let's say it is 9 to 5. So I'm using 24-hour format. That would be 17 local time. Okay. So I guess I'm going to use just medium. There's no need to use something too smart for this simple task. And yeah, this is actually really amazing because it's not limited to just a specific time, like every hour, every day, every week, every month. No, you can actually, you're able, oh, there you go, I got a limit. You have reached your limit of 5 active tasks. To schedule more tasks, consider pausing some tasks or upgrading your plan. Okay, let me just delete the previous one. Let's try that. I'm going to delete this. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot use that. So only 5 tasks for my account. And let me just try it again. Yeah, I'm using the $20 per month subscription, and it is only for 5 tasks, which is not a lot. So that is something to know. If you're using a higher subscription, I think you can get more limit, but for me it's only 5. There you go. So it is every hour, but only between this particular window. So that's actually really amazing. It's only running exactly when you want it to run. Now let me give you another example, but I guess I'm going to remove this first. I'm going to remove that because I'm reaching my limit. Okay, unfortunately. Now this is actually my favorite one because the scheduled task on ChatGPT now is a bit more proactive. So let me give you one example. Let's say I want to check this. So I want to ask AI to check this page, the price of this product, and tell me when it dropped below $500. And it will only give you the notification when that happened. If it doesn't happen, it won't send you the notification. So let me just copy the URL. And I'll just tell ChatGPT to check the price of this item and remind me or tell me to buy the product if the price drops below $500. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, send message and just wait for the result. So this is actually pretty amazing because then you can use this particular skill to check news or something when that actually happened. You can use it for web monitoring or price monitoring. You can also use it for checking news. Like for now, for example, we have I believe we have World Cup. So it can give you the recap of the World Cup, but only when the game has finished. I think that's also quite handy. Okay, there you go, done. I have set an hourly price watch for Amazon listing. It is okay. I'll notify you to buy it only if the available price drops below $500. So you're not going to be bombarded by notification from ChatGPT every hour. It will only send you the notification if the price drops below a certain number. So this is really amazing. This is very useful, and I actually started using it a bit more. I think this new version of scheduled task on ChatGPT is a lot more useful than the previous one. So go ahead and use this feature. And maybe another limitation that I want to mention here is if you want to use it for checking something on a website, there are some websites that may be preventing AI chatbot from accessing the content. So there is something to know. Not all websites are welcoming AI chatbot, so you might want to double check. In this case, Amazon was able to be visited by ChatGPT, so that's good. But if AI cannot visit the website, then it is that means you cannot monitor the website. So that's another thing to know. But other than that, this new feature is amazing. I think it's going to be useful. It's way better than the previous ChatGPT Pulse version, and also it is available, I believe, for even the Go subscription on ChatGPT. So it is a bit more generous than ChatGPT Pulse, which at that time was only available if you're using the highest tier on ChatGPT. So again, go ahead and check or start creating a scheduled task on ChatGPT. And if you want to manage the task, you can navigate to this URL, chatgpt.com/schedules, to see all the scheduled tasks you have on your account. And also, if you want to check the notification, you can navigate to ChatGPT settings and then it's in the notification somewhere in here, and there you go. So you can see that right here, ChatGPT task. Right now it is available for push and email. You can enable maybe just one of them, or maybe you can disable all of them if you want to, but basically that's one option to control the ChatGPT task scheduled notification. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you want to see some other cool things or some AI use cases, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my future videos. I wish you an amazing day.